What's going on, Heat Nation? It's Joel, and I actually wasn't planning on recording anything, but listen, man, so much just went down, and I feel like I just needed an opportunity to kind of talk about stuff because y'all know what happened, all right? If I didn't come on here and at least give my thoughts on what we saw tonight, I know I was going to regret it, okay? I was in bed and I couldn't sleep because I'm like, I need to talk about this somewhere. So here I am talking about Bam Adebayo's 83-point game, 9 rebounds. Y'all know the stat line, right? And what a game, bro. Like, what a game. I'm so happy. First of all, who would have thought that this guy we drafted back in 2017, the 14th pick, would end up being the guy to break Kobe Bryant's record for the most points scored in a televised NBA game? I don't mean any disrespect to Wilt Chamberlain, by the way, but uh, listen, there's a reason why people think that your game didn't even happen, all right? Not to discredit you and everything that you've done, but like you see people what they say, right? It's like we see so many footage of this and that, but there's not a single footage of Will Chamberlain scoring 100 points. But guess what? There is footage of Bam scoring 83, and it is the most points scored in an NBA game by a single player in a televised game. So I'm insanely happy about that. And I'm just happy for Bam because you know what? If and I said this in a tweet for the Heat versus the World Twitter account. Make sure to follow if y'all haven't already. Um, Not a lot of players in this league, like really don't get their flowers the way how it is with Bam. Like Bam doesn't get the credit he deserves, in other words. And it's frustrating, right? Because us as Heat fans, we've been trying to see him win Defensive Player of the Year. Zero luck with that. We've tried to see him earn other accolades, and we've been unsuccessful with it. BAM FC, as we like to call ourselves, we've struggled in trying to see Bam earn the awards that we feel like he deserves. So to now be in the situation where Edris Femi Adebayo, or Bam as we call him, is now second place, but really first, in my opinion at least, in regards to most points scored in a single game, that right there means everything. Like, I don't know about y'all, but to see him make those free throws and to hit 83, it made me feel like we won. Like, we really won as a fan base, us as Heat fans. And it's crazy because, if y'all saw the last episode of This Game Breakdown, they were talking about Bam and the way how he's climbing up there when it comes to becoming a legend, right? And we're really seeing that unfold. And I want to talk about one thing because I see a lot of people trying to discredit Bam. Oh, well, Kobe's game had this, and that. And listen, Kobe's 81-point game performance was legendary, and you can never take away from that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to Bam and his thing, you can't take away from that either. I mean, people want to mention his 40 free throws or whatever. Look at the fouls he got. I mean, maybe you can say I'm biased, I don't know or care. But to me, all those fouls look like normal calls, all right? If you want to get mad at anyone, get mad at the Wizards for fouling Bam. Like, I don't know what more you want to say. They were triple teaming him, quadruple teaming him, quintuple teaming him, all right? It got to the point where even the Wizards ended up calling a challenge because they were trying to prevent Bam from getting a couple free throws to potentially add on to this record he was about to break. So, all that being said, it's not like this was just being handed to him because I was nervous. All right. I was like, what are they going to do? Are they going to let him break this record? What is going to happen? And by God's grace, it was able to take place. And just like that, Bam is now in second place in NBA history with 83 points, only behind Wilt's alleged 100-point game. And I have to say alleged now because, well, like we said before, there is no footage of it. All right. So overall, I'm just happy for Bam. And the fact that it's a Miami Heat player that we get to say is second place for this type of accomplishment, it's amazing, you know, because Honestly, it's been a crazy couple of years, right? We've been through a lot of ups, we've been through a lot of downs. So to have this opportunity where we can watch Bam go out there and be the one to do this. I mean, if you were to tell people that someone was going to break Kobe's record for 81 points, a lot of names would come up. Maybe they'd say, "Oh, maybe it's going to be Shea that does it. Maybe it's Luca." Nope, it's Bam Adebayo, and I'm really happy about it. And listen, like I said, it's almost 2 a.m. here. I could not sleep without talking to you guys about this because what a great win. What a great win to see Bam do what he did. So I don't want to take too much time on the mic. This isn't really an episode. This is just me wanting to talk to you guys about all this. But overall, man, I'm happy. Hopefully, this can be the start of something special for Bam. Like, in other words, maybe people will actually, give him his flowers for once. I don't know. Because who knows? I mean, I feel like Bam could score 5,000, 83,000 points in a single game, and some of y'all still wouldn't, give him his flowers. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the media and all them other folks. But with that being said, Bam, you're in the record books, all right? Like, forget having a single season record this year. Like, now your name is up there for good. Like they kept saying it. It's Wilt, then Bam, then Kobe. It doesn't get any better than this. So overall, I'm just proud of Bam, and you know, nothing more to say. This is a huge win for Heat fans everywhere. Huge win for Bam FC. Shout outs to y'all. I know we've been in the trenches, but we are here. And overall, just a great night. So because of that, y'all, we got more Heat versus the World content heading y'all way soon, so be on the lookout. But aside from that, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Take care, and time for me to go to sleep because I am tired. And yeah, have a good night, y'all.